caught in the crossfire. It's caught in
Kentucky, 502. I'm an artist here. I make music and stuff, produce myself. And I'm down to work. How you doing?
That's right. Who we got coming up next?
I'm Baby Reject. I'm from Munfordville, of all places, now in Louisville, just because I make music. That's about it.
That's right. We got my dog Philly Blocks in the NC. Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Philly Blocks. I have Team 563, 563 Music Group. Also, radio background, worked at B96 for like 5 years. Was in the National Association of Black Journalists. I was VP of PR, VP of Entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Just it goes and goes. So.
That's right. Hustler of the year. Sound like me. That's what I'm gonna talk about. So we got a nice group that's gonna be talking about some crazy stuff today. Today we're gonna talk about the 3 B's. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about business, baby mamas, and baby daddies. So we're gonna get into the business section, and then we're gonna get a little crazy a little bit later. Scotty Doo-Wop, tell me about your business. Tell me about your music. What's upcoming from you? What you got coming up next?
What's going on next right now? I got a couple of mixtapes working. I'm working with F and Peasy and Melly Blackman. It's coming real soon, And I got a show next month. And I'm working on a whole bunch of projects. I'm just trying to collab with everybody, see what's going on, Then I just linked up with Wolfpack, man. Check out his clothing brand. It's working real nice.
Okay. Is that the Wolfpack you got on right now?
Yeah, I got some jacket on.
It's a little nice. I got some gear myself.
Yeah, the Wolfpack. That's what's going on.
Definitely nice. Alright, so tell me about your next project. I heard you got a show coming up in Nirvana. You told me about?
So listen, I got a show at Club Nirvana. I've been trying to sell tickets. My booking agency has kicked me off that bitch 3 times, okay? So I need to sell these tickets. So pop in, go to my links, Baby Reject, at literally everything. So hop in, buy those tickets.
That's right. Listen, he needs some ticket sales, so please help him out before y'all leave tonight. If y'all can, help my brother out for sure.
I'm gonna also be at this show too. Yeah.
That's right. What show? What day is it on?
I think it's April. Yeah, it's April 24th, 7 p.m.
April 24th. Dang, I'm gonna be out of town. I'm gonna be in Tennessee. But it's alright. I'm gonna support y'all from a distance. Y'all know how I do it for sure. Philly Blocks, can you tell me about that last project that you put out with Peasy, please? I want to hear about that. How was it?
I put out another single called Days of Our Lives 2 back in November with Peasy from Detroit. Beforehand, I just been putting like EPs and singles out independently. Basically learning more of the marketing and the promo game behind it, because it's more than just releasing the singles, knowing like the right baby steps to take with it, the grassroots approach to it, then going from the grassroots to the next level and just building up. So more of the business, more in tune to the music, but the business part helps it because it's more business than talent, than they say nowadays. So mainly it's just pushing the Peasy record, getting it over like to a coalition DJs, the gatekeepers, the people that call the gatekeepers. So
That's what's up. That's what's up. Cause listen, if you got music out here and you are not promoting or marketing in the right place, you ain't doing it right. I'm trying to tell you. You just making music for free. You ain't gonna make no money if you don't get in the right hands. So promotion and marketing is very, very important when it comes to music. Scotty Doo-Wop, can you tell us about your last project? What was your favorite song off of that project and why?
Man, my last project, it's called Drinks. FM, I can't tell y'all right now, but yeah, fuck with me, Drinks. I worked with King Doe on there, he worked on the track and stuff. It was pretty cool. I like that track. You gotta check it out though.
Why was it your favorite track?
Man, cause it's just what I do. You gotta check it out. It's good. It's a lot of energy on there. It's a lot of energy.
Hey, you always give a lot of energy. I ain't gonna lie. You always be turned up. Hey, let me ask you about your last performance. My next question is for you. What was your last performance like?
Me?
Yes.
My last performance was also Club Nirvana. These are the first couple shows I played in Louisville. Still don't know how to fucking drive up here.
Listen, Louisville don't know how to drive up here, okay? That's just you, don't worry about it. So how was that show? Was it good though? Was it a good turnout?
It was a small crowd, but like the best show I played so far.
Okay.
The best.
That's what's up. Listen, shout out to Nirvana. I love that place. It's when I got my first hosting gig at. So I definitely love Nirvana. They are true to our heart. And they also have an open mic every Thursday. So if you're an artist and you're looking to perform, there is a Louisville vibe that happens every Thursday. That way you can go get your music out there. You know, just put yourself in position to win. It's a lot of people that be popping in and out, so you never know who you're gonna run into. Plus, I heard Bryson Tiller's in the city, so you feel me? Like, hey, y'all make sure y'all stay up on y'all game for real, for real. Let me ask you this, Philly Blocks. For your next project or your next EP that you will release, is there anybody that you want to do a feature with? Is there anybody you're trying to connect with currently?
I'm definitely open. Definitely now with the Louisville scene, it's a whole lot of talent here. It's just everybody put their ego to the side and let's work. And the great thing about it, the past 2-3 years, everybody has been putting their ego to the side and been mashing their different audiences together, and it's been working. I love it. Like, but as far as me, like, I want to work with. I'm trying to think of someone left field, like I'm definitely working like with someone like a Lil 30 to someone like like Yanni to Tone Malone, Stallone, King Doe. Plus I put out a tape on live mixtapes that has all Louisville artists on it. It's called I'm From Louisville on live mixtapes, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I just went ahead and did it for the city because I didn't want it to seem like what the artists that's already on, like the G's and the Jacks, there was no, I wanted to make it just seem like everybody was working together and just pushing on one note. So that whole tape is all Louisville artists. It was trending for like 2 or 3 weeks on live mixtapes and got a nice response. So I'm looking to do something like that too, another Volume 3 and putting it together again.
That's what we said. Y'all better make sure y'all tap in. You live on the mixtape. You gonna put me on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was taking whoever wanted to. I was sending out the emails. Whoever sent music, and whoever did it, who sent music and made the tape. So it was an opportunity.
That's all you gotta do is just send the music in.
Send the music in.
Hey, listen, it starts somewhere, man. So if y'all got music, man, make sure y'all tap in with him. He said Volume 3 is coming out soon. So definitely tap in. Scotty Doo-Wop, let me ask you, who's your favorite local artist outside yourself? Because Weston Scotty is my dog, but who's your favorite local artist? Who you fucking with?
Probably like, I got a whole bunch of them, but I'm messing with King Doe, though. King Doe is my guy. Like, he be spitting that real stuff.
He is tough. He be having me dancing and everything.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Listen,
He be
make
in
me
there.
start jigging.
Yeah, that's my guy right there. That's what I'm with, man.
King Doe.
Yeah, King Doe.
Man, shout out to King Doe. He be booking me for Fat Boy Fridays. I host that event. It's a lovely event. And this past Friday, we had an amazing event. It was sold out. It was amazing. And the food was on point. Wasn't the food on point?
Yeah, hell yeah. That was a Big Baby.
Big Baby. Listen, if y'all don't get a plate from Big Baby, y'all missing out on a good meal. I ain't gonna lie, man. Catfish nuggets. What was it, Grippo?
Yeah,
Grippo?
plus you gotta
Catfish
get that.
nuggets?
Yeah, plus it was a line. You gotta get your order in before it run out. It ran out.
It did run out. We
Yeah,
sold
it
out
ran
that
out.
night. So
It ran
it was
out.
definitely fat. It was a lovely crowd. So if y'all looking to perform in the future, we got Fat Boy Fridays coming up once a month. So I will let you guys know for the next date in April. Is it April? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure. I gotta keep up with my months these days. I'm 3 months behind. I'm still in January. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still in January. But let me ask you for my next question. As far as for the next performance, is there anybody in particular that you want to have there that you're gonna be bringing from home with you? Who's your supporters? No supporters?
Absolutely nobody. You guys. So,
Okay.
thanks for being here.
That's right. Hey, listen,
Don't
it
do
starts
that
somewhere.
crap shit that never works. Don't do that.
Hey, no, strangers will support you before your family and, people do, so I definitely understand. It's all good, though. At least you got us, man. I wish I could be there. I ain't gonna be there on 24.
That's what I'm up here for, though. So I'm trying to build a connection with people, and do more shows, and meet more people.
That's what's up. I love that you're trying to network with more people and get out here. I remember I talked to you earlier. I was like, listen, you come out today, man. Come get on the podcast. We're gonna talk it up. So I appreciate you just, showing up and doing what you said you're gonna do. Listen, everybody's trying to get more exposure and stuff like that. So it's really about just showing up. It's not really always just getting the job done, but the small things like just showing up, sharing the post, supporting somebody else. Next thing you know, they support you. It could go to the whole nother level for real.
Yes, facts.
Hey, support. Tell them. Support's real.
Yeah, support is real.
It could be the smallest thing. Share my post. Next thing you know, somebody famous is at my spot. So you never know what'll happen. Hey, Philly Box, let me ask you this: how is it being an artist from like anything else, from being a father or being a businessman or being, a 9-to-5 worker, what makes being an artist what you want to be?
Being an artist is a way to, it's like therapeutic, it's like therapy in my sense. Like it ain't really about, it's more about a connection. Like, cause I know someone, whatever I'm talking about, someone's going through that. So it's about a way to put out a story or put out whatever that message is and connect to whoever is out there because that's your audience. That's the target you're trying to hit, whoever you're talking about, whatever the subject may be. So the whole main thing is make a real life connection with them, have something for them to attach to, and then go from there and build. That's what I like about being an artist.
Hey, that's some powerful stuff. You just dropped some gems on us, but listen, it's really more to it than that. So I love that you said it's just not about making the music. For me, it's about the connections. And you can't connect with your people, what you making music for? Because we're supposed to be listening.
I'm gonna give you an example. Eve Love is Blind. You know how many people connected to that record?
I love that song.
You got Dear
It
Mama,
still makes me
Tupac.
cry.
How many people connected to that record? You gotta make records that connect to people. You gotta have stuff that people party to, and it's gonna fade out from time. But it's always about those one tracks that symbolize like them essential tracks that everybody goes to. It's timeless. So that's what it's about.
They can never get old. So definitely timeless for sure. I definitely agree with that. I like the way you think it down there,
Yeah.
Bucks. Hey, yeah. Listen, we about to rap later. I need to talk to you some more. But we definitely on the right page though, as far as just being an artist and just getting your marketing and promotion out and making yourself unique to who you are. So I love it. Scotty Doo-Wop, what makes you different from any artist? Why are you different?
I'm different. Let's see. I don't know, like people like do it for the music and stuff. For me, it's like it's a whole like inspiring thing, like a whole teaching thing. Like it ain't just about the music. It's like I'm trying to show people like the work, just work period. Like just not for me, just for the children and stuff. Because this is crazy. Nobody can tell me nothing about this. I have to figure everything out for myself. So I'm just trying to figure out stuff so I can tell the next person, the children and stuff that like, hey, this is how you do it without just going out there and asking somebody and someone getting ripped off. That's what the music's about me. That's what's up.
Okay, so you definitely here to bring inspiration to the kids in the future.
Yeah, just anybody and everybody, if you don't know how, just trying to show y'all the way. I'm learning too, so we can learn at the same time.
Hey, most definitely. It's all about a learning process. Let me ask you this question. What type of music do you make?
Grunge rap.
Grunge rap.
It's rap, but grunge.
What's grunge mean?
Like Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, Red Hot Chili Pepper, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But it's rap.
Okay. I got it. I like it. I never heard the music, so I'm definitely excited to, tap in with you and see what you got, especially if you're coming all the way from Murfreesboro to be able to put on for this city and stuff. So I'm very glad that you're doing the traveling thing because a lot of people don't understand that if you want to get some exposure, you got to come up out your city. I do a lot of traveling. I've been to 15 states. I got 35 more states on my list to go before I die. So with that being said, I need all 50 states to know who Ms.Multiple Streams is. If I don't get to them states, they not going to know. I can't just stay here in Louisville thinking, hopefully y'all know who I am. I can't hope and wish and pray on it. I'll try to be as great as Ali. Ali didn't stay in Louisville.
Nah.
He was gone. He got it through and did his thing. So I'm definitely trying to maneuver with people that want to get outside the city and that definitely want to work and take people on tour. Like I'm going on tour in June. So definitely, try to get out here and try to do something productive with yourself while y'all do have the time, Y'all got the resources. Make sure y'all tap in with the right people and make sure y'all get everything, just productive and stuff. But I definitely want to get a little ratchet, I see there must be a baby daddy out there. He must have knew. Listen, he must have knew I was about to get ratchet. He must have knew. Listen, that was a baby daddy call like that. Listen, I want to talk about baby daddies and baby mamas because it's a lot of stereotypes that I hear these days of, whether you want to be a baby daddy or whether you want to be a baby mama. I feel like you lay down to have a child, you lay down to have a child, but a lot of baby daddies get it off easy these days. So, Scotty, I want to ask you, how many kids you got?
I got 3 boys.
3 boys. You got any kids?
No.
You got any kids?
Yep, 1 daughter, 1 son.
Okay, so you got 2 kids, you got 0, and you got 3.
Yeah, I got 3 boys.
3 boys. No girls.
No girls.
Okay. That's probably a reason why you ain't got no girls, Scotty.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Nah.
You don't make girls? It's all good. I understand. So let me ask you this: what's the worst thing that you ever been through as a baby daddy? What's the worst thing your baby mama put you through, took you over the edge, made you want to just go crazy? It's like she ain't listening.
Oh, no, it's all good. I'm cool with it, man.
What's that one thing that just pissed you off?
I'm saying it's like it happens like all the time. Like you know, like it's basically like she'll tell him something and then like she'll be tell me something or make me the bad guy. So yeah, she's made me the bad guy. Like I'm always the enforcer. That's the only thing that puts me over the top. Like she can discipline them, but she makes me discipline. But that's cool.
So you be giving out whoopings?
Oh man, I be doing a whole bunch of things. You don't even want to know.
Don't tell me you being there beating them kids, Scotty.
No, I don't be beating no kids. I can't beat no children.
I'm just, but it just makes you be the bad guy in a sense because you have to extra discipline them.
Yeah, that's the only thing for
You don't have no child support issues or nothing like that.
real. Nah.
You take care of your kids.
Yeah, we're good.
That's good. You got one baby mama?
Nah, I got two baby mamas.
Okay, you know once they say, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I gotta ask this question. Don't take no offense to it. But they say your first baby mama is always ugly, or is it that the first baby mama is cuter than the second baby mama? But is your first baby mama cuter than your second baby mama or not?
Nah, I don't know.
He said, he said, I don't know. So you don't know if your first baby mama is cuter than your second baby mama or not?
I'm not with neither one of them, so look.
So you can say it. It's okay.
I know, so it's like very vague to me right now. I can't even look. It's like the same right now. It's like they're the same.
Equally ugly.
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
I'm saying like they ain't ugly. But I'm just going with what you said. But yeah, they is equal. They equally beautiful. You know what I mean?
Perfect way to put it. I was just playing. I hope you don't have to
I don't know nothing about. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that stuff.
I'm sorry, I didn't put you on.
You should see my children now.
I hope they cute, sure.
Yeah, they smooth.
He was like, you don't know which one's cute and which one's ugly. I don't know. I don't believe you now. It's all good. It's all good. Just don't have no more kids. You good? Are you done having kids? Are you straight?
I can't say that.
You want a football team or something?
Man,
Basketball team?
I love kids though, so.
Do kids love you though, Scotty?
I love kids. If they come, they come.
Oh,
This is what it is. Little children.
So then it be safe to say your third baby mama gonna be even uglier.
She's gonna be double beautiful, you know?
That's right, double beautiful. I'm just playing. You know I gotta joke with y'all, man. It's all good. It's all love about it. But let me ask you this: if you was to have some kids, what type of baby mama would you want? Would you want a wife, or would you rather have,
I don't know. We ain't there yet. I ain't met the person. I can go a million and one ways. I don't know.
Okay.
Also, I'm falling asleep up here, man. I've been awake for like 24 hours at this point.
Oh man, we can get you up out of here soon. Plus you been driving. Oh yeah, we can get you up out of here soon. It's all good. It's all good. Mr. Coffee, listen. We got coffee. Listen, we got everything. It's all good. That's all good. Hey, Philly, let me ask you this. So, what was the difference between having your daughter and your son? Like, I know it's a big difference when you have like, I don't got no kids personally, but me, little girls are better than little boys. I don't care what y'all say. But is that your personal opinion? Because listen, I know a little girl that make you.
My daughter's a thug, dude. Like she a thug. Like she's smart, she's sweet, but when they switch it, she's a thug. Like I don't know where it comes
What you
from.
mean by thug? What she be doing? She be running up on you?
She'll run up, just push her one day. Like she's like me. She's calm, subtle, but once they switch it, it's over. But yeah, I'll say what girls between boys, like, because of course I'm a man, I can relate to my boy a little bit more. But with my daughter, there's certain things I can't teach her that her mother has to show her.
Thanks.
So I'll say that. But in a sense, overall, we get along perfectly because she's articulate, like she knows how to express herself. She's more on the talent side, like art and the talent side. So that's something me and her connect with. So everything we don't connect with, but I understand that because just other differences. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah.
So she's not better than your son, is what you're saying? She's a good kid?
she's a good kid when she want to be. Put it like that. If she don't got a motive to get something, or try to hustle me out of anything, yeah, she good.
Hey, daddy's girl be hustling.
Yeah.
She be hustling.
Trying to.
She like, give me $1.
Yeah. At both of them, they equally try to hustle me.
That's crazy.
But
Listen,
they good. They deserve it.
I mean, they daddy's a hustler. I'm trying to hustle you too. Daddy's like, come on, give me $1. Mr. Philly blocks, like, come on, you got all the blocks in Philly. Come on, nice. Like, come on now. I would definitely be in your pockets too if I was your child. I mean, I was always in my daddy's pockets. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I stayed in my daddy's pocket.
Yeah.
I was like, Daddy, give me $1. I'm going to the store.
And that's the thing I feel like with me is like because I didn't had that advantage at that age to do that. That's why I'm happy that it is that way. But it'd be like, come on, dude, like I feel like a grandfather, like one of them nagging grandfathers at that point when they keep asking for money every day. But I don't mind it because it's they my kids, you know what I'm saying? So other than that, yeah, they still try to hustle me. It don't matter either way.
I get it. It's a true thing when they say kids are like your broke best friends because you feel me. They don't got no money, no job, no responsibilities, no nothing. But they always want something.
Something.
Always. They like a bill. They just keep coming around.
We about to leave here now and do something.
Hey, I bet you are. Look, you ready to run his pockets, ain't you? Run his pockets, son. Run his pockets, yeah. You got his son in the village. Shout out to the kids in the village. That's funny. I love it, though. I love the bonding connection that you got to where, you know, you can just take them, go do whatever. A lot of people don't got that with their father, so it's very, very important, you know, to do that. Scotty, with these 3 boys that you got, I want to know what you be doing with them. They be playing football, basketball, sports. What is dad time like with Scotty Doo-Wop?
Oh man, it's like man, it's just all over the place. Like I be playing Call of Duty, then I'm in anime, and then I'm playing another like we playing like it's a little man sweet game. It's just like it's like I don't know, it's just crazy. Y'all don't know. I'm trying to explain to y'all, but I'll be multitasking my kids. Like we just go through the motions with it. So it'd be like Call of Duty. That's like 30 minutes. Anime. With the anime, yeah.
You just play games all the time.
Man, yeah, my son, he played football, so when that come back, we'll play for the Titans, the Louisville Titans. Shout out to the Louisville Titans.
Okay.
Yeah, he do that, but we gotta wait till the summertime for that.
We owe y'all.
What team you got? Cardinals?
10th Street Cardinals.
10th Street Cardinals.
I mess with the 10th Street Cardinals.
That sounds like we got a little competition going on.
We'll talk about that later.
It's all good. It's all
But
good.
yeah, man, it's just like basically running through the video games and schoolwork. I don't know, kids are so smart. It's like they are a lot smarter than I am. They know when to do their work and stuff. It just amazes me that they just do their work and then we can play the games. So, yeah.
That's what they posted, this guy.
Yeah,
He
I
said
know.
it amazes
You know,
when
I
they
had
just do their schoolwork.
I was the worst with it. You know, I used to have my homework and everything.
So it's safe to say your kids are not like you?
Nah, they ain't like not when it comes to that homework thing. Maybe because I be on them, but yeah, that's what it is.
That's right. That's the discipline in you. You gotta stay on them. Make sure they, you know, grow up smart. Don't be like Scotty. You been doing the homework now, Scotty.
Oh, man. I did it last minute. It was all good. It still got turned in.
You was cheating before class. He said still got turned in.
Got turned in.
You ain't even right. You ain't even right.
I got homework due right now.
You in school?
Yeah.
You lying?
Go to full sail, yeah. Doing producing.
Oh yeah. You going to school to be a producer?
Yeah.
Is that like a certification or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, you trying to be legit.
Yeah.
You trying to have your papers.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later too.
It's exclusive. I ain't
Yeah.
supposed to tell nobody be quiet. That's what's up. That's what's up though. I'm glad that you're going to school. Ain't nothing to be ashamed about.
Nah.
You get your certification for what you want to do, so that's what it's really about for real, for real. I appreciate that. I like that you trying to, you know, grow.
Gotta get that heard, man. We gotta show everybody what it is.
Yeah, what is it?
It's work. It's work.
It's work.
It's work.
Most definitely.
It don't stop.
I'm glad you put that work in, for sure. Let me ask you this, as far as, since you do not have any kids, what was it like in your household growing up? Did you have a mother? Did you have a father? Like, was there any separation or anything like that going on?
That's a whole situation, man.
The whole situation?
I live with my grandparents, and they're old as hell, so that was a situation in and of itself. That was whack.
Okay.
I mean, what you want to know?
Hey, I just wonder what your background like.
Oh, man.
I know you ain't got no kids, so you know. Shout out to your grandparents though, for real.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to your grandparents. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Listen, I live with my granny growing up, so You ain't the only one who did have all that, so it's all good. Philly, let me ask you this. If you was to have another child, would you prefer to keep the same baby mama or have a new baby mama?
Same.
Yeah. You don't want no new baby mamas?
No.
You look a little scared, like she might beat you up if you said it differently.
No, it ain't even that. It's just, I mean, to me, like, I got both my kids with the same person. So, why not? You know what I'm saying? It's all in the house. Like, we plan all to be together. It's a family unit. So, why not? You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. I like that you want to keep your family going. That means you're going to be popping out that ring or something soon. I feel it.
Yeah.
I'm feeling your energy from down here. He said, I don't want no more baby mama. I'm good.
Yeah.
What? So, another kid maybe or something?
Yeah. Boy, definitely.
Yeah, I don't think you can determine that now. you just
Nah,
assume on the boy.
I'm just saying, like, if I had, like...
You don't want two little girls to hustle you out your money? You don't want two little thugs on your team? Two?
The one is good enough. She's the leader in charge.
I believe
She's the leader.
I believe it. I believe she runs your household too.
Yeah.
Like,
Tries
come on.
Tries to.
How old is she?
13. So, yeah.
Oh, no, she's grown. I'm thinking she's a kid.
No,
she's
that's
grown.
what I mean, yeah.
Yeah, she's grown. No wonder why she's running your pockets then, for real. I be running too, like, we go to the movies, on daddy's watch, you feel me? Come on. Hey, listen, I ain't got no kids, and I don't want no kids.
But this is what I did too. Since she turned 13, I got her and her mama both at LLC where they both combined it together and working together now. So that way she knows how to make her own money.
Okay.
So that's another step that I'm making with that as well.
Okay, so let me ask you this follow-up question about that, because a lot of people are really, really sleeping on that. Listen, if you got kids, your kids should have an LLC.
Yeah.
I don't care if you got a job, or if you ain't got no job, or if you get disability, or whatever your situation is. If you got kids, your kids should have an LLC. Y'all leaving money on the table. I don't even got no kids, but if I did, I'd be creating some generational wealth right now. Y'all don't even know. Hey, credit,
That
everything.
30, the name, all that. Duns and Bradstreet number, you need all that.
So let me ask you this. People think it costs a lot of money to do that. How much did it cost, per se, for you to create an LLC for your child?
I went online and did it myself and filled it out. You will get like some documents saying like this costs this X amount, but it's nothing less than $100.
Exactly.
So it's like you can go online and teach yourself how to set it up. You can YouTube tutorial everything nowadays or Google everything. Set it up. If you don't know the definitions or whatever the numbers are they asking for, look them up, see what the purpose of them are. Like you can't really say you have an LLC without a Duns and Bradstreet because your Duns and Bradstreet links you to your business credit, which takes you to your net 30, your name, and then you're able to build from there. So.
Hey, he's talking to shit y'all don't even know about. Listen, hey, it ain't about what you know, it's about what you learn. Do you hear me? He said, Google it.
And then with dealing with my kids, like they smarter than me. Like I was always a smart kid. I just didn't realize it when I was younger. So like when I got to the age to know like you said with us being the social media, like the beginners of it, like me realizing like, okay, I got this YouTube thing. Instead of just watching music videos, I can use this to learn something. So I learned how to do like trademark and I learned how to do copyrights all off YouTube. So it's like now I'm using it as a business tool or a learning tool opposed to just sitting around watching funny videos all day. The same thing I try to do with them. Like use the YouTube for something constructive as well as long as having fun too. So it's a balance. Everything's just about a balance.
That's definitely a blessing. A lot of people be sleeping on YouTube and Google.
I watch YouTube for everything.
Everything. I'm trying to tell you.
Everything. My car messed up. Oh God.
He said my car messed up.
That's why they removed the dislike button, though, because it was becoming the next college, and then they realized it, and they were like, oh shit, we gotta remove the dislike button.
Nobody's gonna go to school now.
Yeah, no, so now you don't know what's good and what's not, because there's no dislike ratio, so you can't tell if people hate it or not, you know?
How long the like button been gone though?
Like 3 months.
That's crazy. So it's just you can't like nothing at all.
No, you can like stuff,
but you can't dislike it.
You can, but it won't show you to like on public. It won't show you regardless. Like if it's your video, you can see it, but if it's not your video, you won't see it. Like.
Okay. Listen, teach me something new. That's about the algorithm. I don't know nothing about that. I don't really do YouTube, but you know, It's something to learn for sure. The way I know who's liking and who's disliking my shit. You feel me? You know, I got haters on my level. Like, dude, don't laugh at me. I'm just kidding. Oh man, all funny jokes. So let me ask you this, Scotty. If you could decide to be a baby mama full time or be a baby daddy part time, which one would you choose and why?
No, but full time, I'm saying, I understand what you're saying.
So could you? But could you do it? Do you feel like you could do it?
I could do it.
For all three of them,
All three of them.
every day,
Every day. Every day. 365.
365.
Yeah. But it gotta be somebody there helping me though. Like it can't it can't be like I don't understand like you talking about it ain't no one person thing.
That's what I was getting
It's
to.
not a one person thing though. It's not even a one person thing though. You trying to make the one person thing.
I'm not. I'm just asking. You know, could you? You know, would you be able to handle it?
I'm saying if I have to.
But so you're saying that you would need help? You would need help to take care of your kids full time.
Nah, they like women too though. They ain't gonna like me the whole time.
Said they like women.
They don't like me the whole time. I'm mean to them. They we gonna chill with mama. That's what they gonna tell you.
That's what they gonna say.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what they gonna tell.
So you feel like they wouldn't be able to handle you because you just be too harsh on them.
Oh, man. They hate it when I be doing homework with them. It's horrible. Yeah. They probably go. They be calling their mama and everything. Yeah.
What you be? They be calling their mama because you doing homework with them?
I'm doing homework with them because they don't do it right.
How you know? You said they
'Cause I
smarter
know
than you.
Man, they are, but I can tell when they don't pay attention in class that day. It's like, what you do in class? Ah, man. You know you gotta do 30 push-ups. That's why they hate me. I make them do I make them do push-ups.
Push-ups?
Push-ups.
30.
Man, end up winning more than 30 though.
This is boot camp with Scotty. I don't even like how he talking no more now. Boot camp with Scotty.
Yeah.
Is that what you really be doing though?
Yeah.
So if they don't do their homework, they gotta do push-ups.
They do their homework.
And still do push-ups.
Yeah, they still do push-ups.
Do you do push-ups too?
I do push-ups with them.
Oh, okay. Let's say I'll be
I do them the whole. We do it together.
together. How many you do?
Man, let's see. I probably do about 300.
300. Yeah, I know you can't. You the one said you needed help with some full-time being. Oh. 300.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the part I'm gonna need help with, because I'm not about to wash their clothes. They can wash their own clothes. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not gonna
Okay,
wash their
so
clothes.
let's just say Scotty is not cut out.
They
to
are
be a
look. They
full-time
are.
father.
They watch. They look. My kids are already grown. They know how to do a whole bunch of stuff.
What you mean by grown? How old is
Grown, what? They I'm talking about mentally grown. Like I talk. They know how to make food and everything.
So you would make them wash their own everything?
Yeah.
What if they was toddlers and they couldn't? Would you be doing it then, or would you still be
I
help?
don't have any tolerance.
But what if they was toddlers and you have them
I'm
full
saying
time?
we change diapers and stuff when they toddlers.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't got any. I don't got any.
We gonna
little
get.
babies.
Anybody got a nanny for
I
Scotty?
got two
'Cause-
teenagers.
Yeah, 2 teenagers.
I
Okay.
got two teenagers.
They grown. They grown.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. I definitely understand. You feel me? I mean, I'm just wondering, what type of baby daddy you is. That's all. That's all. Nothing
Yeah,
against
we
you.
good. We good.
You ain't full time material though.
Full time.
I'm just saying. You said you needed help with the clothes.
Yeah, man, they gonna have to. Yeah.
I mean,
You don't got 3 boys. Y'all don't even know.
I mean, I'm sure it's a woman out here with 3 boys somewhere.
Y'all know.
You feel me?
Y'all know what them clothes be like. Ooh.
Right.
Oh man, they do their own clothes. I be like, hey, look, son, that's your load right there. They know how to do it.
I mean,
They know how to do it. Y'all love them. I'm saying like, but at the same time, she got her way where she does it like that. So, but my way be like, it still works. So it's all good.
he
Wrong
always
way.
still works. Right. You don't need to separate them, do you?
Man, look.
He put them all in there together.
Look.
All his shit be
It all
shrinking.
work out. See, that's man. Look,
It's okay.
all-
It's,
What was you about to say? That's what who's
What?
he was though.
Yeah.
He was about to
That's
say.
what your mama for. That's what she do.
Ooh,
Look.
I didn't even
When
make
they in
my
my
own
house,
career.
they in my house, they got the bag with the clothes, you know? They go, they mom,
Who got the bag?
the children. The children got the bag. That's how they wash their clothes. I said, look, you put your clothes in there, and you take it out and put it in the bag. That's it.
You don't fold them or nothing.
Um,
Nah.
I said, look, if you need to iron them, we throw them in the dryer. It's cool.
This nigga holler at me. Arm
We throw them in the dryer.
So you ain't got no iron either.
Yeah, we got the iron.
He just don't know how to
we don't
use it.
got time for it. We be in the rush all the time.
All the time. Every day. Never can touch the iron at all.
I know how to iron. I'm pretty good with it too, though. Pretty good with it, though.
He be throwing his shit in the dryer. He's scared.
Throw it in. I be throwing it, man. Like, hey, you gotta teach them, man. But for real, they just don't know. Unless you gonna iron their stuff every day.
I mean, I ain't got no kids.
You don't got no kids,
but,
exactly. You
But
don't,
if I did, I probably would, not
man.
tell them to throw it in the dryer. I ain't gonna say I iron it every day, but
I
I ain't
got
gonna
other
tell them to
stuff
throw it
to
in the dryer.
do. I'm like, look, look, son, you know what to do. Go throw it in there.
You know what to do. That's a good
Plus,
way
he
to
get himself like, hey, all my kids, they get themselves fresh. It be unreal. They come to me, look, daddy, I look good for school. Like, yeah, who you got in school?
You got a little shorty.
They got shorties, a whole bunch of them. And that Roblox is crazy, y'all. I don't even know what. Their Roblox,
Oh my God.
they be, dude. Corey be chinging. Can I get some money for Roblox? I don't even know what they be doing on there.
They probably your pockets. No, you
Yeah, I
matter.
wish I had like something to do with Roblox. And I know they're making a whole bunch of money.
You better invest, get some stock or something. Okay?
They're making money.
It's alright. We know what you be teaching your kids. Let me get back to my dog. So let me ask you something. When you do have kids, what is one thing that you want to instill in your kids? That your grandparents taught you to make sure they get the best they can get. Because I don't know what Scotty got going on.
You're making me think.
Yeah, that's the point.
My brain ain't working right now, man. It's just not. It left the fucking building. I don't know, man. I really
What's
don't.
something that your grandparents instilled in you that you want to instill in your kids? I know they taught you something. Don't play with me. I'm about to call Granny right now. You better not play with me.
We're gonna have to call her because I ain't got an answer. I.
Get your phone out. I'm calling Granny. I'm not playing. You don't got nothing. Nothing.
No.
Man, I gotta meet your granny, man, because I don't believe that she ain't taught you nothing.
Nothing. I mean, I ain't got nothing off the top of my head.
That's all right. How old are you?
19.
Oh, okay, you still young. You ain't have no kids, my son. So that's all good. I understand. I'm getting old. I'm approaching 30, so we have a little baby mama, baby daddy talk. But this is not even any of your concern at this point, because, you just got out of high school, didn't you? A little bit.
Like 2 years. Well, I graduated early, but it was technically a year ago.
Okay, you smart.
No.
How you
Alternative school, and they put me on online school, and then I just cheated my way through. Got out early.
slid up out that bitch like
Hell yeah.
damn. I wish they would have let me do that at Mel, but that wasn't gonna happen. I ain't
Y'all
gonna
would be
lie.
mad at me. Y'all been strong. Y'all gonna be strong. I can't cheat nowhere. I don't let my kids.
Hella push-ups. He's fucked up. He ain't
No
shit.
cheating.
He ain't shit. He ain't shit. I don't believe you.
Shy. Call my son right now.
He was like, Daddy, you make me do push-ups. Is that what he gonna say?
He'd be like, I'd be like, well, I just be messing with him. I'm like, man, you got some homework right now? I'm like, man, Daddy, it's Sunday, man. Quit playing. I'm thinking, they get mad at me for real.
Hey, I feel it though, cause you talking bullshit at this point. Quit playing with me. It's not even that day. It's not even Monday, bro. Let me get to the week first, and then you can talk about some homework.
They got
Just
their
'cause you
own
got
lives.
homework
They
don't
got
mean
their
I got
own.
homework.
They got their own lives. It'd be crazy.
They supposed to. They
Yeah,
kids.
they got unreal lives.
That's why I ain't got no kids. Hey, Philly Box, let me ask you this. So, if we was to have, that third baby in the future, that you say you want a son, no more daughters. That son in the future, what's gonna be different that you have given your other kids? Like, is there gonna be a certain type of way or certain type of change that you're gonna make as far as parenting wise?
I mean,
It's
either
a
way,
big gap.
son or
That's gonna be a
daughter.
big gap.
I mean, either way, son or daughter, I'll be happy. But I mean, as far as like from, I want to say like from that starting point. Now that I know about affirmations and manifestations, to speak them earlier than what I knew. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't aware of like how powerful affirmations and manifestations was at a point in time when I had them.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I know and I'm aware of it, I'm gonna take advantage of it and speak those affirmations and things at an early point, so they don't even have to question certain things. It's already in their head mentally, or growing up, or how to approach certain things. I just believe in that, like, not even overthink it, like the affirmation work. Just let it manifest, let it work itself at the same time, apply yourself. So just little things like that, mainly just affirmation.
Okay, that's what's up. I like that. Listen, our kids need to know when they're young, you know, who they are and stuff like that. So it's very important. I got affirmations on my mirror in the bathroom. Every time I go in there, I just feel, so it's definitely a running little spiel.
No, I had to learn about that because, like, people used to tell me, like, whatever you speak is going to happen, the power of the tongue.
I swear.
So I had to apply that to myself because sometimes, like, I might, even back then, like, speak down on myself. But I had to realize, don't speak down on yourself because you're being hard on yourself. Realize you got to, like, just keep going, keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? So I had to speak it to myself to learn how to manifest for myself. I want that for my child. They don't have to learn that the way I had to learn it.
Thanks.
So.
It's definitely good inspiration. I like that though. Affirmations for the kids. Y'all got some kids, man. Tell them. It could be, I'm beautiful. You feel me? I got a little girl. She was struggling with her hair. I was like, listen, that's black girl magic. You don't know what you got. I know it's a little kinky, a little nappy than the others, but it's black girl magic.
But and then also I thought about like how my grandparents were. You know how grandparents, they were real old school. Like, man, you don't go, you know, doing all that.
Yeah.
Doing all. And I don't want to be that type of parent. Like, I want to be like, hey, I want you to come and be able to speak to me about anything, like whatever you want. Like, it's full bound support. Like, I don't want you to feel like you got to keep something away or not be able to communicate with me. Let's talk about it, and then we got, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to work on. I just want to be a full supporting father at the end of the day. I feel like that's what matters at the end of the day, like point blank period. As long as the kids got your support and they know they could come to you, that's what matters to me the most. So even from my first one to my third one, like all bound support all the way across the board. Wow.
That's right. Listen, I love it. You gotta have the support, man, especially
Yeah.
from your parents. If you ain't got it from nobody else, you should definitely have it at home. So it starts with us as parents, and you know, definitely continue that on with your kids. I'm gonna wrap it up with this final question for each of us. What is the best thing that you have done as a parent, and why do you continue to do what you do every day?
The best thing I do as a parent is, I don't know.
Not the push-ups. I don't want to hear about the
Nah,
push-ups.
not the push-ups.
That don't count.
I just get out, like, the best thing is just, for me, just being with my children and telling them everything, you know, everything I know. That's the best thing I know. That's the best thing I do, tell them everything I know.
So the best thing you do is teach them everything that you know.
Yeah.
Nice, Scotty. You better know a whole bunch, boy. I'll tell you what.
I know. I'm still learning.
It's all good. It's
They
all good.
learning with me.
I know you ain't got no kids, so my question for you to wrap it up is going to be, as far as for your inspiration in music, who inspires you the most to make the music that you make?
There's a lot of people. John Newman, that's one.
Okay.
J.D. Youngin, that's definitely one.
Okay.
I mean, it's. I have a huge. I used to do folk music. I was signed to a label doing folk music. That's my biggest album.
Damn.
And now I'm in Louisville rapping.
That's completely different.
That is.
I love it, though. It's the diversity for me. I love it.
And hopefully I'll get somewhere with this. I don't want folk to be my biggest album. That shit was. It was a terrible album.
I definitely get it. Make sure you definitely support, man. If y'all need tickets, make sure y'all tap in with him before the end of the day is over. And Philly Blocks, let me ask you this. As far as with your music, in the future, what do you plan to do as far as like once you get there? What's your comeback to for Louisville? What do you want to instill in our kids for the future?
Honestly, one of the things I always wanted to do is bring like a recording school for underage. Like, not even recording, just multimedia, because everything is so electronic now. So something from the music that I would like to do outside of that is to bring back to the kids to show them how to do all the things they want to do, like as far as like recording, anything art-wise, any like recording, engineering, I can't think of everything off the head, but like everything that's in that area to take a sword to a photography, all that, because all that's art at the end of the day. We creating art, we creating history. Kids want to go off of that and be able to build generational wealth off that. You got NFTs, which I don't know if those really work or not, or that's a whole different conversation.
They do.
But like stuff like that, just being part of the culture and being a step ahead, because if we not a step ahead, we always left behind, then we gotta play catch up. I don't wanna play catch up no more. So that's just my big thing, like giving something where we are actually a step ahead and not have to fight for it. That's what I wanna do as far as like the music, like giving something outside of that.
Hey, that's okay. I like where you're going with that, man. Make sure you get all the kids in Louisville, man. I need you to get out, especially when
My homie, he
Get
got
out.
I can't think of it off the head. He's actually doing something like that now. It's not like AMP, but it's in the California area, and they
Okay.
do like a whole lot of stuff like girls want to do like entrepreneur stuff like hair and nails, that stuff, and a few other things. I know they got like some recording stuff set up too. I gotta get the information for it, but it's someone already doing it now. He's working on it now. Like he taking them to little trips. They go out to eat, bowling, the whole night, and then they go to the multimedia lab and work and stuff. So
That's what's up, man. Shout out to those kids. Them kids is lucky. I'm trying to be where they are. Listen, so now it is time for us to get any questions from the audience. Does the audience got any questions for us today? Anybody?
Yes. The question's for you because the question is, what's your name, sorry?
I feel like I'm on Jerry Springer. I may be a reject.
Maybe the reject?
Yeah, my name's Nate, but
Okay.
Made the reject.
there we go.
She asked you a question regarding if you had children, what are things that you would instill in them. So, what do you think is important for a human being to have instilled in them so they can be the best human being they can be?
Never settle, ever. If you have a vision, goal, don't settle, because you only live once, and you're either gonna die trying or you're gonna be old and wish you'd done more. So don't settle, because it's not worth it.
Hey, great answer. Great answer. I like that. That's a good question. Thank you so much for that, Vanessa. Anybody else got any questions?
I got a question for baby daddy asking about overnight bags.
Right.
So you mean to tell me that you don't do laundry for your children when they're there, but you also expect your mama to send you with clean clothes so your kids can be at your house?
Nah, it wasn't even an overnight bag or nothing like that. It was a whole garbage bag that like I show them and like here. They wash their clothes and they go back to
So you send them
He
home
I'm
said,
saying they do what they want. They
He
can
said
do
they wash
they
their
can
clothes
do it
and
if
they
they
go back
want
nowhere.
to. If they choose what they want to do.
So let me get to my question. What actual principles and values are you attempting to instill into your boys? Because you ultimately are raising them to be a man, and you're presenting them with an example of being a man. But the things that you have said on this panel tonight are you don't feel like they should do basic human skills like washing their clothes and being prepared for the
Oh
day.
no. I said they can do it themselves. I didn't say they couldn't do it. That they can do it themselves. I showed them. That's the
So
whole.
what
That's the whole
principles-
reason
what
I said
principles are you
that.
instilling in
Because
your
that's what they do. They do it. I'm like, look, that's what you do, son. That's the thing.
You arguing semantics. I asked you what principles you instill
My
in your
prin-
son.
My principles I instill in my son.
Yeah. What principles?
You can do everything yourself. You don't need anybody to do anything. That's why I instill to my children.
Any other questions? Okay.
I have a question.
She got
I have a question.
Hey, I felt it coming, bro.
Sounds good.
I won't put you on the spot. I'll just ask for both of you guys as fathers.
Yeah, there you go.
What talents do you have to give to your children?
Well, if we want to get technical, it has been scientifically proven that the size of a man's penis is based off of his mama, so you ain't get it to him.
Facts.
She been waiting. I don't know where that came from. What came out of that? Who said that? I don't know who said that.
What is the question again? I didn't get confused.
What's the question?
Okay, my question is for the fathers
Oh, hold
on
on.
the panel, the black
Oh,
fathers. What can we, what as black men can you do or are you doing to make sure you raise your boys to be great, to not be victim of the system, not to feel like, you know, that they can be anything they want to be or do anything they want to do. What is being a black man? What is being a black man to y'all? And what can you teach your young boys of what being a black man is?
That's right.
Me, look, you believe?
Right, give somebody else a chance.
I'm leading by example.
Ain't
You
nobody
know, that's how I do with my children. I'm
You
leading
gotta
by
represent,
example.
man. You gotta represent, man.
You lead by example?
I lead by
You
example.
gotta represent, man. Represent, man.
You
It's
tell
like
us,
I don't
baby.
look.
You drinking your water. Go ahead, tell
Look at
us
time
what
it
you
is.
I mean, for me, being a black man, it means everything. At the same time, it's like you gotta know how to take the good and the bad, because some things ain't gonna be your fault and it's not your fault in the same sense. So it's about, to me, it's about accountability, even when something's out of your control. I think what I try to show my son mainly is not hanging around the wrong groups and having the right conversation with him. Like he was coming to me at 8, 9 years old, watching me on YouTube. Like, what's that? What's business credit? What's that? Asking those type of questions. So I'd rather for him to be like that opposed to what kind of drag car came out today? What kind of Charger came out today? Like things that don't even matter. It's not gonna matter in the next 5 years. I want him to think about what's he gonna do once he leaves out the house. Things like that. Just having essential steps to knowing I can take care of things by myself first, and then I can set up a foundation. So that's my thing with my son, is like showing him like you want
Okay, black man.
you have to be accountable for things that's out of your control. Like, and you have to man up regardless. So it's just all about how you approach it. And just
It's
be
every day in
accountable.
America.
So
Y'all remember that episode on A Different World where Dwayne was mad about being a black man in America? And when he was top, you damn.
That's right.
Okay, we got another question over here. Come on, Miss Duchess.
Hi, y'all. So, basically, I just have a couple questions. Little baby, because you're a baby, but angry reject, right?
Baby reject.
Baby reject. First, I want to say thank you for coming right here. Thank you for coming here to even try to make a difference, right? And Scotty, thank you for trying to be a father. My thing is, how do you feel like we can come together as a people? Because when it comes to healing, we are all one. So how do you feel like? What do you think? How can I put this? You white. So what? How can you tell your people so I can tell my people so we can come together and get a common ground? Because there's no reason for you to be attacked when you are fighting for us and you believe in the same things. And it's just like that. It's a disconnect between people. So what's some things? Help us understand, because you have a good vibe, a good energy, and you're so young. And the fact that you didn't have anyone to support you, that sounds like a similar story that I've heard. So at this point, it's not about color. So, what you gonna tell your people so I can relate it to my people so we can come together?
You know what? I don't really have much of an opinion on it. As far as being a white dude in a predominantly black community, especially Louisville hip hop, I've never performed anywhere, any cities, anything. So it's predominantly black people up here. And I come from Hickville. It's all white people, and there's a black person here and there. But the black community, I mean, the last show I played was like 98% black people, and I mean, it's completely a vibe. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's no, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like the white dude in the room. It's just not. I mean, it's just the vibe,
It's the vibe for him, y'all. Okay. It's the vibe. Any more questions?
We have one more question, and I think it's a very good question. So, fellas, let's open our ears and prepare to listen for a response, not just to respond, but to understand.
Hi. I was wondering, well, since the main question's been about baby mothers, I was wondering, do you promote marriage to your children?
not to think about it right off the rip as a child, but I mean down the line when they get older enough to me, get yourself straight together first, because you can't do nothing for someone if you not even got yourself together first off. Then two, once you do have yourself together, you have to know what you're looking for, what basically blends in with you, what makes you mesh well. So it's a step thing. You gotta make sure yourself is straight first before you go out looking for Miss Perfect or Mr. Perfect. So
I agree with that.
On it, sir?
I agree with that.
With me, nah. We
You
don't
don't
even
tap out
talk. We
for
don't
the
even
nigga.
talk about marriage or nothing like we.
You got another question over here?
Don't talk about marriage.
So you don't teach your sons to marry?
I'm not even married.
Yeah, I got something to say.
You gotta talk to
about
American
black
men
man
like
thing in America and all that stuff. See, the first thing you got to do is restructure us as a people, period. Okay? And when you come outside your door and you see something, stop and pick it up. Clean up your area. Clean up where you at. Change your mind. You know what I'm saying? Show the kids that you could do this. Because see, when they grow up, they think it's lame to come out here and take care of their neighborhood because of what they was taught. Okay? They was taught your neighborhood ain't worth nothing. All right? They told you to make some money and move out there. Instead, it's better right here where you at. Because see, now you got to go out there and live like them instead of like you want to live. You can't go out in your yard and play your music and let your kids scream up and down the street out there. They're going to stop you. They're going to stop this. So you got to restructure the black children in our neighborhoods to start taking care of their own homes. Okay? That's the whole key right there. It's called education. You're educating your black children. Okay? You got to start teaching them about mechanics. You got to go back to teach them about cooking, about nursing. Okay? Sometimes, hey, look at the world today. You might have to go to the barter system. How you gonna barter if you can't do nothing? You know what I'm saying? Hey, it might come over here. We don't know. Just see what's happening. Start teaching the kids to take care of their own neighborhood and their own families and stuff. Don't throw stuff on your neighbor's grass and all that. You pull up to the light, you ain't gotta throw the shit out your car and stuff. Man, that's your neighborhood. I'm the one be picking that stuff up on these corners and stuff. I do that in my neighborhood. Okay, you see me out there any day with a pan and broom, doing what I gotta do. Okay, to make my little hood look good. All right, so restructure your kids to take care of their own. Don't go out there and take care of theirs because they ain't gonna let you.
That's right, Cadillac. Boy, dropping
It's
gems.
a word from Mr. Cadillac, and I think that is a very good point that Ms. Jasmine attempted to touch on, how we have men role models in our community and we rely on them to do wonderful things, like model cleaning up, model being fathers, model being husbands. Not that you have to be a husband right now, but you can model being a husband to your children.
Definitely. Well, at least talk about it, Scotty.
Go ahead, Miss T.
Well, listen, we're going to wrap this up. I want to appreciate everybody who's come to join us on the panel today. It's been a pleasure, as always, for another episode of The Kickback. We got more coming up soon, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Peace.